And let's get started. It is 8:16. It is time to do the thing. So thank you for getting up early on Saturday and coming to your mat to do this work, to flow your body, to get a little heat generated. So come to child's pose. Begin in child's pose. And take up a lot of space. And be intentional about pressing all of your toenails down. Press all of your fingers down. And maybe you'd like to set an intention. Maybe the intention that you have is to just be here in your body, to be here in the practice of doing this work, setting your sights, setting your drishti, creating your ujjayi breath, tapping into the power and strength of your bandhas. And then that will lead us to the tapas, to the heat and the vinyasa. Downward facing dog. Right away. Pull your belly in and up. Squeeze your forearms in towards center line. Skin to muscle to bone engagement, and get really present to being here in your space, on your mat, already in the process, already in the work of presence, in the work of mindfulness, in the work of setting your drishti. Take a full deep breath in. Exhale it out. Walk your feet to your hands, ragdoll. And let it be simple, no effort. First ragdoll, sway from side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Really feel the toes on your left foot versus your right foot. Full breath in. Full breath out. And come up to stand with a long, straight spine. Bring your hands to heart center and set your drishti. And stretch your toes out on the mat. Really ground down through the four corners of both feet. Press your thumbs into your breastbone and stand tall. We'll begin with 3 ohms. Breath in. Inhale, extended mountain, look up, baby back bend, lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank and low plank. Good. Upward facing dog, press down, lift your heart, pull your shoulder blades together. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Land here. 5 breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. Slide your shoulder blades down your back. Energetically send your heels towards the earth. Fill up with life, with oxygen, with intention, with mindfulness, and exhale out some stuff that you don't need. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Breath in. Bring your knees down like where your ankles are, low knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, hop, or jump top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Extended mountain, root down, rise up, look up, lift up, exhale, bow. Halfway lift, breath in. Vinyasa, plant your hands, flow your body. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breath in. Downward facing dog, hips high. 5 breaths. 5 breaths on home plate, your place of reset, your downward facing dog. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Again. At the bottom of your exhale, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Extended mountain. Reach up. See what there is to see. And then exhale, forward fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the ceiling. 5 breaths. 5 breaths right here. In the process, being alive, of being aware, of doing something that you know that is good for you and for others, to get on your mat and move your body, move the stuck energy of being stationary, being at home, fill up with new life, new breath. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat, land. Yes, halfway lift, forward fold, extended mountain, root down, reach up, look up, lift up. Exhale, forward fold, empty your breath out. Halfway lift, breathe in, vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, pin your shoulder blades together, breathe in, downward facing dog, hips to the sky, breathe out. 5 breaths right here, fill up, empty out, let something go. Let your mat be a space of clearing this morning, clearing out old stuff, old energy, old habits, old thoughts, and let yourself be newly born with each breath here on your mat today. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift, forward fold. Bring your toes to touch, chair pose, sit low, reach high. Exhale, bow, let it go. Halfway lift, breathe in. Vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky, breathe out. Warrior 1, right foot forward. Plant your right foot, squeeze into center line, root down, reach up, lift up, look up. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank. Low plank, upward facing dog, full breath in, downward facing dog, hips to the sky, warrior 1, left side, step big. Command your mat with newness, with new life. Yes, vinyasa, plant your hands with intention. High plank, low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty your breath out. 5 breaths right here. Right here, yes. Starting to create some tapas, starting to create some heat. The heat is the source of your newness. The newness of letting go, the newness of being aware of what's happening in your body. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe. And exhale. Again, breathe in. Bend your knees. Send your gaze to your thumbs, top of your mat, land. Halfway lift. Forward fold. Chair pose. Sit low. Reach high. Exhale, fold. Halfway lift. Breathe in. Vinyasa, high to low. Upward facing dog, pull your heart through and lift it towards the ceiling. Downward facing dog, hips to the sky. Warrior 1, right side, step into it. Ground down as you reach up. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank, flow to low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, empty out. Left side, warrior one, step big. Take up so much space. Lift up, look up. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. 5 breaths. So good. Fill up here. Release something here. Again, breathe in. See your mat between your toes. Breathe out. Again, breathe in. Release your breath. Fill up. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat, halfway lift, forward fold, sit low, reach high, chair pose, see what there is to see as you look up, exhale, forward fold, breath comes out, halfway lift, fill up, vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, breathe in, downward facing dog, hips high, step forward, warrior one, right side step, big, ground down through your front foot, lift your heart, lift your gaze, breathe in, vinyasa, plant your hands, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, inhale, downward facing dog, exhale, warrior one, left side step your left foot forward, press down, reach up, lift up, look up, breathe in, vinyasa, plant your hands, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, fill up with new oxygen right here, downward facing dog, send your hips to the sky. Take a big breath in, open your mouth side out, breathe in, lift your right leg high, strong, and straight. Flex your foot and see your toes. Dial them straight down towards the ground. Press out through your heel. Yeah. Flex your foot. More. Yes. Now from here, bend your knee. Stack your hips. Yeah. Press down more through your right shoulder to keep it in line with your left shoulder. Take a big breath in. Lift your right knee a little bit higher. Come up onto the tippy toes of your left foot and peel open. Spin around on your left toes. Bring your right foot down to the earth. Flip your dog. Lift your hips. See where your fingers are reaching. Lift your hips higher and look to where your fingers are reaching. Take a huge breath in. Stay for the exhale. One more big breath. Side plank, right hand, center of your mat. Roll over onto your right hand and your right foot. Press them into the earth. Lift your top leg. See your top hand. Flex your top foot. Take a big breath in. Press out more through your extended leg. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Take a breath in. Empty out. Lift your left leg strong and straight. Flex your foot. Yeah. Bend your knee. Stack your hips. Yeah. Now flip your dog. Come up onto the tippy toes of your bottom foot. Bring your top foot down to the earth. Yeah. Press down through your heels. Lift your hips. Lift your heart. See where your fingers are reaching. Set your drishti to where your index finger is pointing and lift your hips just 2 inches higher. Yes. Good work. Side plank. Side plank. Modify bottom knee down. Flex your top foot. Lift your top leg and press out through the sole of your foot. Yes. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Pull your belly button in. Press out more through your extended foot. Take a huge breath in. Good work. Downward facing dog. Let it go. Take a breath in. Empty out. Yeah, side out. Creating some heat right here. Take a breath in. Step your right foot forward for crescent lunge. And stack your back heel high up over your tippy toes. Take a longer stance. Bring your pelvis low in line with your front knee. Can you bring your hips down in line with your front knee? Create a huge, long, powerful stance. Yes. From here, squeeze your inner thighs in. Squeeze your belly button in. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Energy squeezing into center line, fingers reaching towards the ceiling. Power up your left hamstring. Bring your hands to heart center and revolve your crescent lunge to the right. Press your elbow into your knee into your elbow. Yes. Spin your heart towards your hands. Press out through the crown of your head and out through the back heel. Open your wings, left fingers down, right fingers reach. Squeeze into center line. Take a huge breath right here. Breathe in. Breathe out. Inhale for warrior two. Back heel plants. Gaze over your front middle finger. And again, sit low into your front thigh. Bring your pelvis low. Yeah, make your stance wider. Gaze over your front middle finger. Take a big breath in. Front thigh stays right where it is. Flip your front palm, reach up, reverse, breathe in, reverse your warrior. Inhale, look up and look back. Extended side angle, forearm to thigh or fingers to the earth inside your right shin. Press your right shin forward towards the short edge of your mat. Sit deep into that front thigh. Yes. Send your gaze up towards your top hand as you press out through your left pinky toe. Yeah, spin your right lung under, your left lung towards the wall behind you. Create space in your torso. Full breath in. Yes, good. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands, vinyasa. Good work. Good work. High plank, low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, reset, breathe out. Crescent lunge, step forward, left foot. Long stance, powerful stance. Stack your back heel high up over your tippy toes. Take a longer stance. Bring your hips lower in line with your front knee. Press your left knee towards your left pinky toe. Gravity wants to send it towards the center of your mat. Press away from gravity. Sit 2 inches deeper. Strong, powerful pose. Yes. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Squeeze into center line. Then bring your hands to heart center and crescent lunge twist towards the left. Use that connection point as a source of energy. Send your right hamstring high up towards the ceiling, firing up, yes, your back leg. Open your arms. Right fingers down, left fingers reach. Press out through the crown of your head and out through your back foot. Spin your heart, towards the TV. Your left lung towards the wall behind you. Yes, take a breath in. Exhale it out. Inhale, warrior two. Peel open, sit low into your front thigh again. Sit deep, press your left knee towards your left pinky toe and stack your knee over your ankle. Yes, so strong, so powerful right here. Set your drishti on what you want to have happen and be for it right here. What do you want to have happen in your practice, in your life, in this next breath? Flip your front palm. Reverse your warrior. Look up and look back. Look up and look back. Extended side angle, left side. Fingers to the earth, forearm to thigh. Press your left shin more towards the front of your mat to stack your knee over your ankle. Yes. Press out through your right pinky toes. Spin your right lung back towards the TV. Your left lung towards your left elbow, creating length in your torso. Taking up so much space right here. Take a big breath in. Plant your hands vinyasa with your exhale, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog. Breathe in, shoulder blades pull together, downward facing dog. Send your hips to the sky. Good work. Take a breath in. Yeah, clear it out. Let it go. Full breath in. Bend your knees, look at your thumbs, step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Halfway lift, forward fold. Sit low, reach high, chair pose. And take a breath in. Bring your hands to heart center, sit deeper. Chair twist towards the right, left elbow to right knee, and pull back on your left hip as soon as you make that contact. Sit your hips lower than your heart. Yeah, squeeze into center line. Open your arms, left fingers down, right fingers reach, and sit a little deeper. Step into your fire, step into your power, step into the power of this pose. And notice where discomfort arises. What is your default reaction? Can you stay when things get challenging? Take one huge breath in. Forward fold, exhale, let it go. Good work. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, chair pose, sit deep. Reach your fingers high. Hands to heart center. Chair twist to the left. Connect elbow to knee, and then sit your hips low. Sit low and sit deep, sit powerful. Spread your arms, right fingers down, left fingers reach. And sit a little deeper. Squeeze into center line. Spin your heart towards the TV. Yes, take up space with your torso. Sit into your fire, sit into your power. You've got this. Take a huge breath in. Exhale, forward fold, let it go. Good work. Split your feet, hips width distance apart. Grab your big toes with your index and middle finger and pull your chest down to your thighs. Send your gaze up towards your belly button. Drop your head. Gaze towards your belly button, squeezing outer shins in, pressing your sits bones up towards the ceiling. Breathe free and easy here. Ujjayi breath in. Ujjayi breath out. Release your big toes with your peace fingers. Palms to toes, forward fold, hands all the way underneath your feet. Bend your knees as much as you need to get that contact between toe and wrist crease, and then drop your head. Yeah, shake your head yes, shake your head no. Let there be freedom and ease in the back of your neck. Freedom and ease with your breath coming in and exiting your body. Inhale here. Exhale here. Release and set up for crow pose. Crow pose can be done with a brick underneath your forehead. If you've already got crow in your practice, bring your knees to the backs of your triceps. Squeeze your belly button in. Squeeze your feet in towards center line. Really lift your hips up towards the ceiling. Gaze a little bit out in front of you and squeeze into center for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vinyasa, high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog, breathe in. Downward facing dog, breathe out. Let it go. Full breath in. Exhale, bend your knees. Look at your thumbs. Step, hop, jump, top of your mat. Land. Halfway lift. Forward fold. And come up to stand. Long, straight spine. Preparing for our equanimity, our standing balancing sequence. Eagle, set your drishti. Right thigh comes up and over your left thigh. Right arm up and under your left arm. Squeeze into center line and be intentional with your gaze. Squeezing into center. Stacking shoulders back over your hips. So imagine you could press your shoulders into a wall behind you to stack your shoulders over your hips. Yes, pull your belly button and your bottom ribs in. Squeeze for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With intention, change sides. Conservation of movement, finesse of energy. Left thigh up and over, left arm up and under, and squeeze. Stack your shoulders over your hips. Drishti set, drishti solid for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Intentionally change side. Second set, eagle, right thigh up and over. Squeeze. Sit deep. Stack shoulders over hips. Lift elbows up in line with shoulders and pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Squeeze into center. Squeeze with your drishti, squeeze with your breath, squeeze with everything you've got right here. And change sides. Second set, left thigh up and over, squeeze. Sit deep, squeeze into center. Intensity of gaze, softness of breath. And release. And come up to stand. Standing leg raise, bring your right knee into your chest. Hand on shin, foot flexed, right foot alive. Yes. Open your right leg out to the side. Extend your left arm. Keep waking up the toes on your right foot. Pull into center, belly button, bottom ribs. Shoulder blades pull together. Come back to center. Kick your right foot forward. Reach your fingers up towards the ceiling. Press out through the sole of your right foot. Yes, airplane pose. Drop your right hip. Drop your right hip like 2 inches. Yes, now press out through your extended leg. Press out through your right heel. Energize your fingers. Palms face the earth. Yes, good work. Take a breath here. Hands to heart center. Pause. Now half moon. Left hand down to the earth or a brick. Stack your hips. Lift your top hip. Stack it up and over your left hip. Right hip up and over your left hip. Send your gaze up to your right thumb. Stomp down through your standing leg. Take a huge breath here. Look back. See your toes on your right foot. And then lift your right foot 2 inches higher. Yes. Full breath in. Exhale. Come to stand. Good work. Good work. Standing leg raise, left side. Bring your left knee into your chest. Foot is alive. Foot is flexed. And pin your left hip, like send your left inner thigh in towards your right hip to drop your left hip. Just a little bit. Yeah. Open your left leg out to the side. Extend your right arm. See your right hand. Root down through the sole of your right foot. And come back to center. Left foot, kick it forward. Reach your fingers high towards the ceiling. Reach. Airplane pose. Arms back by your sides. Fingers radiating energy. Left hip dropping 2 inches. Yes. Press out through your left heel. Make your left leg longer. Take a full breath in. Hands to heart center. Pause. Half moon. Right hand down. Left fingers reach. Stack your hip up and over. See the tips of your toes and lift your back leg higher. Press out through your heel. Take up space between your fingertips from the sole of your foot to the crown of your head. Full breath in. Get bigger as you exhale. Yes. Breathe in. And come to stand. Left foot meets right. Rise up. And dancer pose. Left foot roots into the earth. Left arm reaches high. Right hand reaches back to grab the inside of your right foot. Take the pose. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Energize your right toes. And kick your right foot towards the ceiling. Bring your back thigh parallel with the earth. Really kick. Kick as you pull on your foot. Kick more. Kick more. Kick more with a solid, steady gaze. Kick until you fall out of this pose. Find your edge. Find your edge. Go there and fall over your edge willingly. Willingly. Be willing to fall apart. Yes. Change sides. Dancer pose. Opposite side. Yes. Be willing to fall apart. Be so committed to your practice and your experience and your curiosity that you are willing to jump over your edge, to find your edge, jump over it, and see what's on the other side. Kick. Yeah, kick until you fall out. Kick until you fall over. Find your edge and surpass your edge. It's intention. Yes. Change sides. Good work. Good work. Change sides. New experience. First side, second set, but new experience. Come into the pose newly. Find something new to see here, to feel here, to be in your body right here. How much more space can you take up? Kick. Yes. Change sides. Second set, last one, left side. Where are you going to take this pose? Where can you take this pose newly? Come into it. Come into it. Explore, experience with breath, with energy, right here, right now. Yes. Good work. Good work. Tree pose. Root your left foot into the earth. Bring your right foot to your ankle, your calf, or your inner thigh. Equal pressure. Foot into leg, leg into foot. Energetically, your bent knee, press it towards the wall behind you. Squeeze into center line. Pull your belly button in, your bottom ribs in. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Spread your fingers up towards the ceiling. Look up, lift up. Squeeze into center. Look up, lift up. Breathe in. And change sides. Good work. Good work. Foot. Press it. Press your leg right back into your foot. Right back into your foot. Equal pressure. From the floor to your core, pull energy in. Lift your fingers up towards the ceiling. Look up and lift up. Look up, lift up. Reach up. And come back to standing. Take a breath in. Let it go. And make your way to the top of your mat. Inhale, extended mountain. Reach up, look up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Let it go. Halfway lift. Inhale. Vinyasa, plant your hands. High plank. Low plank. Upward facing dog, press down, lift up. Downward facing dog, lift your hips high. Take a breath in. Step your right foot forward for triangle. Right foot, plant it forward. Set up your foundation for your triangle pose. Soft knees, slight bend to both knees. Brick to the outside of your right shin. Maybe on the high setting. I like the high setting. Maybe on the medium setting. Your choice. Reach and stack your shoulders. Yes. Stack your shoulders. Spin your left lung towards the wall behind you. Right lung under. Yes. Creating length in your torso. Press out more through the left pinky toe edge of your foot. Slight bend to both knees, but energy from the floor to your core and out your extremities. Full breath in. Take up more space as you exhale. Yes. One more just like that. Breathe in. Reach through your top hand. Come up to standing. Pivot both toes to the long edge of your mat, side facing wide angle forward fold. Bring your fingertips down. What is here for you in this inversion? What is here for you in this pose? You find softness, create softness in your knees. Slight bend to your knees. And shake your head yes, shake your head no. Let it be heavy. Drop it out. Yeah, just get present to being here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Come up to stand and set a pyramid pose. Right toes face forward. Left foot halfway up your mat. Hips square. pressing out through your heels. Reach towards the ceiling as you squeeze into center line. And reach to the front wall. Bring your fingertips down to frame your right toes. Bricks are excellent here. Send your nose towards your knee and bring a slight bend to your left knee. Yeah, press out through your left heel and squeeze your inner thighs in. Full breath in. Full breath out. Breathe in. Twisting triangle. Feet stay, hips stay, left hand stays. Reach your right hand towards the ceiling as you press out through your left heel. And take 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. Take up more space as you breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Vinyasa, plant your hands. Move through high plank and low plank. Upward facing dog. Breathe in. So good. Downward facing dog. Exhale. Step your left foot forward for triangle. Create your foundation with intention, with purpose. With intention, with purpose, set up your pose. Be aware of the slight bend to your knees. And press out through your right pinky toes. Left lung under, right lung towards the wall behind you. And 3 breaths right here. Breathe in. As you exhale, create more space in your torso, more length in your spine. Breath in. Breath out. Once more. And then come up to stand. Clasp your hands at the small of your back, side facing wide angle forward fold with the bind. Hinge, drop your hips. Send your heart in between your thighs. Press out through your pinky toes. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. Press out more through your pinky toes as you soften your knees. Take a breath in. Exhale, let it go. One more breath in. Exhale, let it go. And come up to stand and set up for pyramid pose left side. Left toes point forward. Hips are square. Right foot, bring it in. Squeeze your inner thighs in. Press down through your heels. Reach for the ceiling. Hinge. Hinge with your hips. Fingertips down to the earth. And then soften over your left thigh. Long, steady breath in. Long, steady breath out. Fill up. Now, what can you let go of in this posture? What can you let go of? Get really present to you being here alive on your mat and let go of something that you don't need. Twisting triangle. Right hand stays, left fingers reach. Create a long spine. Twist. Full breath in. Full breath out. Full breath in. Exhale that out. One more. And plant your hands in vinyasa, high plank, low plank, upward facing dog, fill up. Downward facing dog, exhale, let it go. Full breath in. Shift forward to a high plank and lower down slow. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Arms back by your sides. Big toes touching, palms facing the earth. Bring one ear to the earth. And pause for just a moment to take a breath in. To exhale that breath out. And then rise up, locust pose with the strength of your back body. Fly. Hands, heart, feet lift up for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down, other ear to the mat. Let it go. Breathe in. Breathe out. Locust, second set. Rise up, lift up, fly. Hands, heart, feet. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale. Exhale, release. Breathe in. Breathe out. Floor bow, bend your knees, grab your feet, grab your ankles, and squeeze into center. Kick your feet into your hands, pull back on your feet with your hands, and rise up. Kick and pull. Lift your heart. Squeeze into center for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release. Good work. Take a breath in. Let it go. And floor bow, second set. Rise up. Lift your heart. Kick your feet into your hands. Press your thighs into the earth to lift your chest higher for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release. Let it go. Windshield wiper your legs from side to side. Extend your legs long back behind you. Upward facing dog. Press down into the mat to lift your shoulders up off the earth and bring them together. Downward facing dog. Hips to the sky. Come down to your knees and set up for camel pose. Toes tucked or untucked. You can take a brick and squeeze it in between your thighs to give you something to squeeze into center line towards. Hands to the small of your back. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart. Lift your heart up towards the ceiling. Look up. Lift up through your heart and reach back and touch one heel. Yes. Now press your hips forward. Lift your heart high. Reach your left hand straight up towards the ceiling. Half camel. Right hand on your heel. Yeah. Good work. Yes. Lift through your heart. Look up. Lift up. Full breath in. Come up out of camel. Untuck your toes. Sit back on your heels. Big breath in right here. Camel, second set. Tuck your toes. Press your hips forward. Lift your heart towards the ceiling. Take your left hand to your left heel. Find your left heel and reach your right hand up towards the ceiling. Send your gaze up towards your right thumb. Press your hips forward. Heart lifts. Yes, good. Subtle adjustments. Very good. Good work. Stay here for one breath in. Stay for the exhale. And come up out of camel. Sit back on your heels. Clear it out. Breathe in. And breathe out. And then make your way to bridge pose. Make your way onto your back. Set up bridge. Can you touch your heels? Yep, with your middle fingers. Set up your bridge. Press your hips up towards the ceiling. Press your elbows into the earth. Press your fist into the earth. Yes, lift your hips higher. Press the back of your head down into the mat to lift your hips high. Imagine you could drag your heels towards your bum to lift your hips higher. Stay here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Clear it, breath in. Clear it with a breath out. And then bridge number 2 or wheel if wheel is in your practice. Pick your pose, rise up. We're here for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lower down. Breathe in and breathe out. And 5 more, just like that. Bridge, wheel, rise up for a count of 5. Seize the day, seize the moment right here. Lift up. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Control, lower down. Take a breath in. Let it go. Rise up. Bridge, strong bridge, firm bridge, but softness in your breath. Softness here. Create softness and strength. Yes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow. Control. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up. Set up your pose. Come into the pose fully. Be here in the pose fully and breathe for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Rise up with firm intention, with softness in your gaze. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow control down. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one, your last bridge, your last wheel, your last opportunity to peel your heart open. Press down through your heels, down through your fists. Lift your right foot towards the ceiling. Kick your right foot towards the ceiling with a flexed foot. Yes, bring your right foot down. Bring your left foot up towards the ceiling. Kick your left foot towards the ceiling with a firm flexed foot. Yes, bring your left foot down to the earth. Lower all the way down. Supta Baddha Konasana. Left hand to your heart, right hand to your belly. Pause. Breathe in. And breathe out. Happy baby. Bend your knees, grab the outside edges of your feet. Kick your feet towards the ceiling. Press your tailbone down. Press the back of your head down. Find softness. Create strength as you create softness. Release your happy baby. Extend both legs up towards the ceiling. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Lower your right foot down to a hover, pressing out through your right heel. Press your left foot up towards the ceiling. Pulse towards your left pinky toe. Little baby pulses for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Good work. Bring both legs up towards the ceiling. Lower your left foot down to a hover. Step into your fire, step into your power. Embrace all of this sensation for 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Hug your knees into your chest. Take a breath in. Let it go. Place your hands underneath your tailbone. Extend your legs high towards the sky for 30, 60 legs. Squeeze your 2 feet in towards one another. Make one leg out of yes. Lower your feet down 30 degrees. Then another 30 is 60. Hover your feet. Hover. Look at your toes. Bring your legs back up, shoulders down. We'll do 4 more just like that. Lower down 30. Press out through your heels. 60. Feet to a hover. Look at your toes. Bring your legs up, shoulders down. Lower down 30. Then 30. Hover your feet. Pull your belly button in. Press out through your heels. Lift your legs. Lower your shoulders. Lower down 30. 60. Feet to a hover. See your toes. Legs up, shoulders down. This is the penultimate one, second to the last one right here. Lower your legs down 30, then 30. Feet to a hover. See your toes. Press out through your heels. Legs up, shoulders down. Last one right here, right here. Make it the best one. Last one, best one. Lower 30, 60. Hover your heels. See your toes for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Legs up, shoulders down. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Yogi bicycles. Clasp your hands at the nape of your neck. Stack your knees over your hips. So bring your thighs perpendicular. Yes, excellent. Bring your right elbow towards your left knee. Kick your right foot out long and strong. And switch. And switch. And switch. And switch. For 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hug your knees into your chest. Rock from side to side. Yes, release that tension. Let it go. And then rock and roll up and down your spine. Get some momentum going and come up to high boat. Come up to high boat and squeeze into center. Lift your heart to where the wall meets the ceiling. Yes. Low boat. High boat. Low boat. High boat. Low boat and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Release, full body stretch. Good work. Good work. Good work. Downward facing dog. Downward facing dog. Extend your right leg high, strong, and straight behind you. Bend your knees, stack your hips. Half pigeon, right knee to right wrist. And keep your feet active. Keep your feet active. Be aware of pressing down into the earth with your feet. And then take sleeping pigeon. Crawl your torso out over your shin. Bring your forehead down to the earth. And be here. Be here in your body. Noticing any sounds or smells in the room. Noticing your feet pressing firmly into the earth. And crawl your fingers farther out in front of you. Create space in your torso as you sit. Yes, as you sit here with your forehead into the earth. Being aware from your fingers to your toes. And sending your attention to your breath. Cultivate long, deep breath in for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale for 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe in for 5. Exhale for 6. Inhale for 5. Exhale for 6. And change sides. And be intentional about creating the physical foundation of the pose from the right side to the left side. Feet pressing into the earth. Lengthen your spine. Forehead pressing down, softness in your shoulders, and awareness from fingers to toes. Bring your attention to your breath. Breathe in for 5 and out for 6. In for 5 and out for 6. Hear what you can hear and see what you can see. Downward facing dog. And then come down to your knees and set up for double pigeon. Right shin can be on top or the bottom. We'll get both sides. And stack your shins. Sit tall. And hinge. Lean forward just a little bit. You can bring your thumbs to your hip creases to give your hip flexors a little assist. And switch the stack of your shins. And come back up to seated and set up for frog pose. And place your attention on your ears. What can you hear in the space where you are? The sounds in the room, the sounds outside the room. Flex your feet. Press your big toes into the earth. And get present to what you can hear outside of you. Come out into the space. Overcome your body's resistance to this pose by placing your attention on your ears and getting present to what you can hear. And we're here for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Come forward out of frog. Bring your belly onto the earth. Bring your legs together behind you and pause. Seated single leg extension. Right leg long. And press your right heel forward. Pull your skin to your muscles to your bones. And hinge. Hinge towards your right pinky toe. Soften. And switch sides. Left leg long, right foot. Press it into your inner thigh. Reach and soften. And seated forward fold, both legs long. Reverse tabletop. Plant your hands. Lift your hips. Lift your hips. Look up. Lean back. Take a huge big breath in right here. Lion's breath out. Stick out your tongue. Make some noise. Again, breathe in. Lower down and set up fish pose. Forearms to the earth, hands under your hips. Lifting your heart up towards the ceiling, looking up and leaning back. For 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come up out of fish and set up your inversion. Waterfall with a brick underneath your tailbone. Headstand at the wall. Yogi's choice. Feel the energy that you've created, that you've shifted, that you've cultivated in your body through mindful movement, through intentional breath. And let all that energy, feel it run down from your toes into your knees and your hips, filling your torso with warmth, the tingling sensation, and present to the feeling of being alive, being in your body. And slowly lower down out of your inversion and set up for supine twist. Hug your right knee in. And supine twist, left hand. Yeah, takes your knee down towards the earth. Send your gaze out towards your right thumb, pressing both shoulders into the earth. Breathe into the length in your side body as your knee comes closer to the earth. Feel that stretch from your hip to your pinky finger. And come back to center and change sides. Supine twist, opposite side. And come back to center and take Supta Baddha Konasana. Press the bottoms of your feet into one another. And notice the connection of your toes to your other toes. And let your breath soften and return to normal, releasing control. Let your body take over. Notice the weight and warmth of your hands. Extend your legs out long on the mat. Find the corners of your mat with your heels at your toes, flop out wide. Arms down by your sides, palms up. And release all control. Release all control of your breath, of your thoughts. Let your thoughts come up, let them go like clouds in a sky. Effortless being here in your body. Your body is supported by the earth. Your breath and your heart are supported by your brain. There's nothing to do. There's nothing that needs to be fixed or changed or taken care of or controlled. Simply be here in your body. Eyes heavy, forehead soft, tongue away from the roof of your mouth. Just be. Let the work wash over you. Let your body be renewed by the effort you put forth and the softness that you created. Let your thoughts come up, let them go. Just be here in Shavasana. Wiggle your fingers and toes. Bringing awareness back into your body with a huge, deep breath in. Exhale it out. Roll to your right side and use your bottom arm as a pillow. And pausing here. And beginning again. Beginning again with each breath, with each practice. With each time you come back to being present, to being alive in your body. Beginning again. Make a list of 3 things that you're grateful for right here. And say something kind to yourself. And then come up to an easy seat, bringing your hands to heart center. Sitting tall. And pressing your thumb into your breastbone. Pressing the crown of your head towards the ceiling. And we'll seal today's practice with 3 ohms. Bring your thumb tips to touch at your forehead center, touch in. And together we bow. Namaste. Good work. Such good work today. Wonderful to have you practicing with me. So wonderful for me to be able to guide you through your practice. It's an honor. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful, wonderful Saturday. Thank you.